Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. And yes, we're finally here. It's 2018. And as you can see, we back for another DUI. Now, if you guys remember, I was telling you guys about a furniture series I was doing, mirrored furniture. And this, yes, is my grandmother's table. Yes, guys, kind of crazy, but my grandmother literally died in the same room as this table. This is her prize coffee table, and I'm gonna show you guys how I took this ratty old thing and turned it into this. I mean, sleek, sophisticated glass mirrored coffee table, guys. It was a long process, as always. This is probably like the toughest project mirrored that I've taken on so far. So guys, strap in. We gonna get into it. I'm gonna show you guys how I went from 0 to 100, honey, and we did it for grandmama, okay? R.I.P. my grandma Brenda Singleton. And let's get into it, guys. I know y'all missed me. Let's go. Okay, guys, we are back to square one. If you guys have been subscribed, which if you're not, you better subscribe right now, or you guys have been watching me, are new to watching me, please excuse the motherfucking dogs. You guys will know that this is about to be a whole thing because look what I allowed to transpire. Once again, look what I allowed to transpire once again. Why do I get myself into these situations with these DUIs? I don't know. It's something crawling right freaking there. It's crawling. What? Move for the camera. Exactly. Y'all, this is the whole table. I want y'all to get a very, very good look, because honestly, I'm a miracle worker. Because in a couple weeks, y'all really are not going to recognize this thing. But look, we're starting from the basics. So what I'm going to do right now is set this out to freaking dry. Wash it, get rid of all these cobwebs. What I learned from this and the bench. Oh my God, these dogs are pissing me off. These dogs are killing my shine. Anyways, we're gonna ignore them. Anyways, what I learned from the bench is that, yo, you feel me? It's not that serious. We don't have to work on it right away with all these critters and crawlers. I don't even know if y'all see. Y'all see that? This one is crawling with stuff. It's just crawling with stuff. And I'm gonna take this back because, y'all, this is my grandma's table. The bench I did, so many people wish me like well wishes on the bench, but this is my grandmother's table, y'all. This is literally the table that was inches away from her, honestly, when she died. So I know that, you know, she touched this table. I don't know, but you know, this table is like super important to me, and I'm not gonna just throw it away or, you know, anything like that. I'm definitely going to have this close to me as well. So I want y'all to just get a good look at what's going on right now. Get a good look. I'm about to start taking it apart. Rinsing it out, and we're gonna slowly bring this one back to life. The bench, we kind of jumped on that and I got really scared. We're gonna slowly bring this one back to life, so y'all buckle up. It's gonna be a little ride, but you guys are gonna be like astounded by how it ends up, I'm sure. All right, love you guys. See you in a minute. Oh my God, bye. Oh my God, y'all, why do I do this every single time? Tell me why I do this. Tell me why I do this. Oh my God, I can't. I freaking can't. I cannot. How big is that sucker? How big is that sucker? Dude. Oh my God. Oh my goodness gracious. Why do I do this to myself? Why am I still doing this in 2018? I don't know. Oh, Lord Jesus. Just go. Just go. It's my table. Leave. Oh, God. Like that sucker. I want y'all to see how big. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Who? I'm gonna give you a chance to just leave. Just go. Just go. Just go. Jesus. I don't even believe in Jesus. Oh, yeah, Jesus thinks. Ooh. Yeah. This thing is beautiful. I do not want it to die or whatever. But it needs to go. It needs to go. Like, it can't be on my table. It's my grandma's table and it needs to go. It needs to go. Okay, guys, no spiders were harmed in the making of this, but the first thing you're gonna need is some wood stain. I got it in weather gray. My metallic spray paint from Rust-Oleum. I got a little hand sander, pretty simple and basic, and then a plastic scraper to get some excess paint off. So first thing we're gonna do is sand it down. So this really is this is like the pinnacle of, I think, what made it not be perfect. I didn't sand the entire thing for whatever reason. I just really sanded the surface of the table, and I didn't really focus on the sides of the table. As you guys can see, that was just very weathered as well, but it would just require so much more time and patience to sand the entire table. So really, I kind of just skipped a lot of steps and really just sanded the top down because I thought that would be the most important part. So next, I did my sanding at the top, and the big thing I needed to really figure out was how to pin down this, basically the plywood on the table. So as you guys can see here, I just literally had to like step on it, press it down, and just kind of re-nail everything back. I just needed this to be a good foundation for my mirror pieces that I was going to put into the table later. And I just figured that I could use already what the table had instead of buying new plywood. Once again, just kind of cutting the corner. This DIY, DIY, oh my god, DIY. I'm gonna show y'all really how to cut corners. So yeah, back to the sanding portion of it. I used the long-lasting 180 and 80. I got the 80 just to kind of like really get a lot of the grit off at the top, and then obviously the 180 to finely shred it. But like I said, I kind of did cut like the most major corner with the sanding, just because you guys see how like carefully crafted the table is. It just is a very unique table. So just I got the scraper to try to get the side paint off, but it was just taking so much time and everything like that. I just figured, like, kind of sloppy, but I figured I would just paint over the sides. But the top, I knew I needed smooth and I needed sanded down. So my stepdad's friend was over there helping me out. And this is just how the table looked after all the sanding. We pretty much got it bare at the top of the table because I wanted to try to stain the table, because I didn't really know. I'd never stained anything before, so I was kind of thinking maybe it would turn out a certain way. It kind of ended up not turning out a certain way, and you guys will see that in a second because I showed you guys all my mistakes. So I am starting to stain the table, and what it really kind of came out to me as, and kind of felt like, it just kind of felt like it was paint. I don't know why I expected to kind of see the grooves of the wood or something kind of like different than just like how I usually do, which is spray paint. It did, I mean, come out very evenly, and I was told at the store I could just use a shirt to kind of like smooth it in and like let it soak in. But to me, it just kind of turned out exactly like paint. So I don't know what I was expecting, but it didn't really give me what I was expecting. It just kind of came out like gray paint to me. Just very smooth, I guess, but yeah, potato. So at this point, y'all, I just went back to the store and I had to like get my spray paint. So this is the Rust-Oleum primer as well in gray. And I just kind of ended up just going over the table with my spray paint just because, like I said, I wasn't fully stripping the table, so the wood stain was kind of like pointless. It was just acting as a paint. And all I really needed was spray paint if I was just gonna kind of like go over the wood. You know what I'm saying? So I ended up saving myself a lot of heartache and just kind of switching back to my spray paint and just doing the lazy DIY way. Also, next I got to doing the drawers. Did the same thing. I just walked with my spray paint. The drawers were already weathered just from being outside. And as you guys can see, I'll just put the disclaimer now. One of the drawers were just broken. That's just kind of like how the table was. And I didn't really go into like fixing that. I really didn't mind anyway, but you know, when my grandma had the table, that drawer kind of was always a problem. So this is just a disclaimer why you guys wondering why one of the drawers looks a little funky. That's why. So next, it's time to spray paint the table. Like I said, I just decided to kind of spray paint from here on out because I really wasn't gonna remove all of like the previous gloss and wood finish that it already had. And here is how the table is looking, fully primed. The stain is still on the top, and I just primed the sides, and as you guys can see, it looks pretty much exactly the same. So yeah. So next, I just decided to go over everything with this metallic paint, and as you guys can see, this is when it started to get a little spotty. I don't know if it was just like my distance or what was going on, but the metallic looks gorgeous, but it is very sparse. Like it's metallic, you know. So yeah, guys, I mean, the metallic didn't come out how I pictured that it would, but as I said, like I still think it's gorgeous, and you know, the details in the metallic is really pretty, it's glittery, but it was kind of very spotty, and I think it was because it was a very solid like wood table. And next, I am just doing the legs with the metallic as well. And so this is pretty much how the table looked after I spray painted it with the metallic. I mean, to you guys could probably tell it's kind of spotty in the paint. The legs came out looking really, really pretty. But I don't know, for some reason it just really didn't go on evenly on the table at all. Comment down below if you guys like know why this might have happened. But nonetheless, you know, I just kind of like kept with the design and kept rocking with it. But obviously I would have preferred it to be much more thoroughly distributed. But for some reason it just did not distribute that way. So yeah. And guys, we have made it to the end. I skipped a bunch of steps, but not really. I really skipped a bunch of drama because it was drama to get those two pieces of mirror that you see right there. It was just so freaking hard. Usually I go to Lowe's, and Lowe's is like my go-to, but when I tell you guys, I went to about 6 to 7 different Lowe's, and these fools did not have the mirror. If they had the mirror, they didn't have the cutter working. So it was just crazy. The second piece of mirror, I literally had to go to a glass shop, and I paid probably $1 more than I pay at Lowe's. But that was just crazy. So after cleaning the inside, there was a piece of glass that originally went on the table. I just went in and put the mirror underneath the glass now. So that's how I went with the design, and the last step is just putting that glass right on top. And yeah, guys, we finally made it. This is pretty much how the table turned out. I love it. It's in mini spots. I think it's really cute. And let me know what you guys think. It just, you know, it's not like a brand new table or anything that I'm using. I always show you guys like things, DIYs that I do on like pretty much used and abused furniture. You know what I'm saying? So for what it started off as, I think it looks pretty damn good. You know, and this matches with my dresser. And this just took a lot of blood and sweat. You feel me? It took a lot of blood and sweat and frustration. I mean, like, y'all cannot even believe, but we finally got the table done. The table is finally done. So let me know what you guys think. I'll be coming with more videos. I'll like show you guys around the house if you want to see. I moved to sunny Los Angeles. You know, I go to school out here. And yeah, let me know what y'all think. You already know what it is. You already know what it is. Here on my channel, we don't judge. We just love. This video is dedicated to my grandmother. This is her table. And I love the way it came out. Thank you for watching, guys. Mwah! Bye, guys.